Hello and welcome to Titanium Taurus Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Taurus, okay? This is for any placements of Taurus you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are, or two, and if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms because heaven knows I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you, but I might snitch, so be mindful. And I will be using Star Spinner Tarot. I'll also mention when it's time for you to use your own intuition, and with that, excuse the fans. I made a little mistake today. The house smells like egg, and yeah, so I'm trying to get rid of the smell. And so with that being said, my gorgeous Tauruses, let's get into the cards. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Tauruses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Tauruses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And we got Temperance, Sagittarian energy, with the Six of Pentacles, followed by the High Priestess, followed by one of the Lovers cards, Gemini energy. I think High Priestess is Piscean energy. Yep. Then we have Judgment. Judgment. Then we have the Devil. A lot of majors. Then we have the Page of Chalices, followed by another Lover's card. Followed by the Seven of Pentacles, followed by the Knight of Wands, followed by the Four of Wands, followed by the Ten of Wands, followed by the Two of Chalices, followed by the Chariot, and the Fool, and the Hanged Man. So, let us begin. Alright, so gorgeous Tauruses. Now, what I'm seeing here is that you are mixing two things together to make something better out of it. Might be cooking. I'm getting leftovers. Are you a magician with leftovers? Are you? I know my mom is. She's incredible. Now, I feel like on top of the leftovers, with that magic you're creating with the leftovers, you are also you're also seeing raspberries. And you're like, ooh, or are these strawberries? You're also seeing strawberries and like, ooh, wouldn't this be a wonderful dessert? That'll go well with whatever it is. And then you're like thinking of a wine you can pair with it, and you're like, whoa, things are great. I love it. Yes. This is good. This is good. I like it. It's what I'm getting. And this is possibly due to your intuition with the High Priestess being so on point, right? So you're following your intuitive nudges to make something out of this, to make this a meal. How can you round it out and make a meal of it? You know, cooking and stuff. Then you have the Lover's card. Now, the Lover's card is Gemini energy, and in this deck there are 4 Lover's cards. And on this card you see two individuals of different genders. And interestingly enough, okay, on some cards these lovers have their eyes closed, but in this card I feel like they have their eyes open and they're reaching for each other, right? And they're both like holding their hearts, and they're like, ooh, or well, the heart's here, or they're holding their whatever, they're like holding their chest. And so what I'm getting is that this meal that you're preparing it for a specific reason. I feel like you have guests coming over and you want to impress. If it's not impressed, it's you want to make them happy, and it's like a repayment of some sort for like services rendered, or so you might be doing some, what's the word, bartering, and because they did such a good job, you really want to make sure that you do something special for them, right? Special for them. The Judgment card, like I said, services rendered. And then you have the Devil card. Now the Devil card is Capricorn energy, which would indicate that is it you who's obsessive, or is it them who's obsessive? The ones that did the service. I am not sure. And who is bound by what they did? Is it them or is it you? Something is not completely kosher is what I'm getting. Or what is it? Something's off. You know it. And you sense it. And the next card being the Page of Chalices, which is the Page of Cups, which means it's a small offer of love. Notice the puppy coming up to the mermaid. It could be that type of like offer. It's something grandiose. Okay. So you are choosing. Let me start again. So you're tempering two things together to make something better out of it. Possibly, like I said, possibly to make a better dish because you want to repay someone who gave you a service, and you want to make it good because they did a great job, right? And that's your judgment call. Now, the Devil, I feel, is someone. This could be someone else. Someone who is also involved in the service, but wasn't completely there 100% of the time. They were there, they came in, they helped and whatnot. And the other person, I feel, is the one giving you a small offer. Nothing serious, nothing grand, nothing. That's what I meant, small offer. Small emotional offer. It's like what I'm getting is that when they are in the same space as you, they will like show you. They will take every opportunity to show you. But then when they leave, when you two are no longer in the same space, they like completely ghost you. Well, not completely ghost you, but it's like you don't exist anymore, and you're like, what the flip, you know? And so I feel like the next card being another Lover's card where you see two female individuals, right? This would indicate to me that instead of really going for a love connection at this point, you're going for a friendship connection, possibly with someone from the same gender as you, or if you are actually going for love, you're going for someone of the same gender, or at least who thinks the same as you, right? Who has something that is similar to you. Maybe you have the same birthday. I don't know. Something is similar, right? It might be the date, right? You might be born in different months, but you might be born in different months, but you might have the date exactly the same. For example, I know I'm born on October 2nd. Maybe this person would be born on February 2nd, right? Something along those lines. Yes. So it's the same, the number is the same even though you're in 2 different months, is what I'm getting at. Now the next card is the 7 of coins. 7 of coins. And the 7 of coins, alright, talks of something that is like a work in progress. You've planted the seeds and you're not a work in progress, excuse me. You're waiting on something to come to fruition. It's there, it's going to definitely give you a return on your investment, but it might take a bit of time, is all this is saying. Then you have the Knight of Wands. Now, usually the Knight of Wands is seen as the player, but in this case, it could be that, I don't know how you do with wait, like the waiting period, not like wait, like, I'm hearing the word geschiedenis, which is wait in Armenian, but, wait in Armenian. But anyway, this Knight of Wands is someone who is quick to jump on something, quick to act, quick to change their mind, not really someone to stick around for the long haul, someone who is like a butterfly, but there is no butterfly on this card, right? But you've got a bird, so it's like, I don't see it being a sparrow, but I feel like it's something that, you know, those birds who just fly around, they're like jitty, got the jitters or something. Not a very grounded, not a very stable, not a very serious bird. Something that's quite like a butterfly, like a social butterfly, or in this case, it would be a action butterfly. An action butterfly. Imagine. Now, the next card, being the 4 of Wands, talks of happy home, happy life, happy wife, happy kids, happy husband, happy pets, happy whatever, right? So I feel like, so you are someone who's dealing with is in the energy of the 7 of coins, and someone else is flighty, is not stable, is not long term. And this would just say that, so either you are reevaluating this other individual, or the other individual is like reevaluating you, because this is what they want. This is what you or they want. And they or you will do anything to achieve this. And if that means to let you move, drop you and move to something else, they'll do it, right? Now the next card is the 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands. And the 10 of Wands, as you can see, talks of a challenge. Something that's not easy, something that you're tired of, it's taking too long. It's like the 7 of coins, but like pushed to like the extreme. And you're too tired, and you are the person you're dealing with is too tired of waiting around for the other person to change into what they want. So they're like, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and do my thing, because what I want is the 2 of chalices. What I want is a stable, intimate relationship. So if that means for me to work on it with someone, I'll work on it with someone. But if the other person does not want to work on it with me, well then, bye, sayonara, it's time for me to move on, is all I am getting. Now the next card is the Chariot. Now the Chariot is Cancer energy, and this would indicate that once you make the shift with in your thinking pattern, it will definitely move in your favor, okay? With the Chariot thing, because you have been dedicated and self-disciplined to attaining what it is that you want, it will definitely come in and quicker than you think. Now, the next card is the Fool card. And the Fool card talks of, well, it could be seen as Aries, but it basically talks of, starting a new adventure completely devoid of any past experiences and not allowing yourself to be swayed by those past experiences. So you will just happily go on your merry way, experiencing this as if it was new in your reality, right? Right. Then you have the Hanged Man, which I think is Piscean energy. Correct me if I'm wrong. But this would indicate that you want to start this, with the Fool, you want to start this new experience completely devoid of any past experiences, and that would automatically demand for you to change the way you're looking at the situation. Or at least if you do start it devoid of any past experiences, it will definitely give you, what's the word? It will demand that you take a different gander at it. Look at it from a different perspective, right? So, my gorgeous Tauruses, this is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price for private readings, as well as the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow human beings, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye! Hello, and welcome to Titanium Taurus Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Virgos, okay? This is for any placements of Virgo you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms, because heaven knows I was a cross-watcher for many a reading myself, so I get you and I got you, but I might snitch, so be mindful. Now, I am using Star Spinner Tarot. I'll also mention when it is important for you to use your own intuition, and with that, let's get started, my gorgeous and fellow Virgos. So, these angels and guides, and we got the Empress. Aha, this is Taurus or Libra energy. Okay. Then we have the Two of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Six of Chalices, the Four of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Coins, the Knight of Coins, the Two of Coins, the King of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Nine of Chalices, as well as the Ace of Wands, and the Wheel of Fate. Yeah. Okay, so my gorgeous Virgo. Okay, so if we start off with the Empress card, this is talking about being pregnant with ideas or pregnant with the baby. You might be pregnant, or if you're not wanting to be, take precautions. Prepare yourself, or such things. But this would indicate that she's happy, right? She's content. She's looking over her fields and she's like, I did that. I have wheat now. I can make cereal, I can make whatever. I don't know what you make with wheat other than cereal. But yes, I am going to be able to feed my family and myself for at least a season. Okay? Now, I feel like you are stuck between two ideas in regards to what it is you are going to make with all that wheat. You're stuck between, should I do nutritious, or should I go with what I want to make? The good, but the stuff that will not be good to me, right? My physique. And you're like, I don't know. And it might seem like for a while a difficult choice to make with the Ten of Wands. I don't know. With the Ten of Wands, which talks of a very hard, it's going to be very challenging. I feel like with your children, they're going to be, Mommy, make this, Mommy, make this, Mommy, Mommy. Then if you're in a couple, if you're married, be like, please make this, or I'd like that. Ooh, that sounds nice. Why don't you make that? And if you're like if your partner is like any other individual, they'll probably want something hard to make, and you're like, dude, I don't have time to make all these stuff. I don't have time for all this, right? So at the end of the day, they're probably like, well, you pick, but I want this, and I would prefer to have this and this and this in the house. And that's when you make the final call. Well, not final call, but you make the final decision. What am I going to make? What do I have enough time and money for? What isn't worth the effort? Do I have something big coming up, or should I keep that for later, right? For the next time we do something. I don't know. And I feel like you're gonna keep the things that they wanted, that they've liked since they were kids, or that they've liked for a very long time, or that they remember that they've had as a child or during their childhood for the special occasions, and you'll be like, okay, I'm gonna do this then. Don't bother me until that point. Okay. And I feel like that decision is going to lead to the Four of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands talks of happy home, happy life, happy wife, happy kids, happy husband, happy pets, all of that stuff. And so this decision to, when are you going to make those dishes? Okay, or anything else. Like, I'm talking about dishes, but it could be activity. It could be calling over friends. It could be specific desserts. It could be a craft that your kids or your friends want to do, right? I'm thinking of a specific, there's like a cafe where you go and you like paint stuff. At least here in Montreal, there's probably everywhere the same concept. You know, you paint sculptures or paint cups, and they give you can have them make it, and then like finally like prepare the thing so that you can take it home, and then you can admire it, right? That is what is coming to mind. My right ear is like doing something weird. Now the next card, so that way the entire group of people you're going with might be that might be a fun activity for a birthday. Possibly get your hands involved. Okay, now next card being the Knight of Coins, talks of the slowest moving. This is the slowest moving knight in the deck, and I feel like one of the people you are going to invite to this gathering, okay, is going to be excessively slow. Like, when I say excessively slow, I mean excessively slow. Super slow. Super slow. And so that might get you, like, you're juggling two ideas. Do I want this? Do I not want this? Do I want this? Do I not want this? And is this worth the wait? And that is what you're grappling with, because because I feel like it will bring you some, like, physical, material benefit, but I think you're like, is it really worth it? Or should I go with this other one that's not really what I want, but it will get me what I want much faster? Well, not exactly what you want, but it will get you to something similar to what you want faster. is the question. Then you have the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands, all right, talks of someone who is decisive, someone who knows what they're going to do, who knows the steps they have to follow to make it happen, and they don't play around to make it happen. You know, they're like that. So you're like, okay, why am I breaking my head with this Two of Coins? Why don't I just think of exactly what it is I want to manifest it faster? And you know what? I don't want a wishy-washy person. I want someone who knows what they want, who knows how to get there, and who will do whatever it takes to get there. That is what I want. And then you have the Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands, the first thing I thought of is like, he's a fairy, okay, and he has a wand, so I feel like, ding, your wish is granted, right? And, yeah, so, your wish is granted. I should write that down. Granted. Okay. Virgo. Okay. Reading. Okay, your wish is granted. And following that, the Hierophant card, alright? Now, the Hierophant talks of an institution. It's long-term. It's a long-term institution, so this might mean that whatever the wish is granted on, okay, could lead to marriage, it could lead to a serious relationship, it could lead to, with the Nine of Cups following that, it could lead to something that will make you, as an individual, completely happy about. So this might be you, I always forget, is it the Nine of Pentacles or the Nine of Cups, the singles card? I'm like, but anyway, basically, I don't think this means that you're going to be single. I think this means that you are going to be happy, no matter the circumstances you currently find yourself in. And that is amazing, okay? Yes. And so I feel like you being completely happy is going to give you a new idea of something that you should do, like a new action that should be done, and that will actually lead you to more happiness, if that makes any sense. Lead you exactly where you need to be, which indicates that you are going to be vibing high, you're going to be so attractive, you are going to be on point. And whomever this wishy-washy person is might see that and be like, oh, wow. Right? And then you have the Wheel of Fate. Now, the Wheel of Fate is the Wheel of Fortune in this deck, and it indicates that things are going to be moving in the right direction for you. What I also see is that, seeing as there's two individuals on this card who are in the fetal position and who are like pensively thinking, who are pensive, I don't know if their eyes are open or closed, but they're definitely thinking about what they're currently experiencing. I feel like this other person who's wishy-washy is going to think about this situation like a lot. And I think you are going to be thinking about the fact that this is not happening a lot. So you're like, should I stay or should I go? Ultimately is what I'm getting. And let me just, and it is going to, for a little while, or for a while. Now, I know this is for a week, but I feel like this is going to span for more than a week. It is going to keep you up at night. It is going to make you worried and all that. But whatever it is, at the end of the day, with the Six of Wands, it is going to be a publicly recognized success. So whatever you choose, I feel like people are going to, or whatever comes out of this, okay, it is going to be a publicly recognized success, indicating that people are going to be like kind of jealous of the outcome, and like, what did they do? How come they got this and not someone else, type of thing. What did they do differently is what I'm getting. And I feel like the answer is, well, you were just at the right place at the right time, having done the right things, leading up to this point for things to have unfolded well. So, my gorgeous and fellow Virgos, this is all I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price for private readings, as well as the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Virgos, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye! Hello, and welcome to Titanium Taurus Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Capricorns, okay? This is for any placements of Capri you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have messaging here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms because it knows I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I might snitch, so be mindful, okay? And, now I use Star Spinner Tarot. I'll also mention when it's important for you to use your own intuition. And with that, let's get started. So, my gorgeous and fellow Capris, I have 3 placements of Capricorn in my chart. With first card, 5 of Wands. Okay, 5 of Wands, followed by the Page of Chalices, followed by the Magician, followed by the Devil, which is us, Cappy, right? Followed by the 5 of Chalices, followed by the Emperor, followed by the Death card, Scorpionic energy, followed by the High Priestess, Pisces energy, followed by Temperance, Scorpio energy. No, what am I talking about? Temperance is, that was Death. Temperance is Sagittarian energy, then followed by the 9 of Wands, the Fortitude, which is strength in this deck, which would be Taurus and Leo. Okay, followed by the 5 of Swords, followed by the Page of Swords, followed by the 3 of Coins, and the 10 of Chalices. After the 3 of Swords, followed by the 4 of Wands. Okay, I like where this is going. I like it. Alright, so my gorgeous and fellow Cappies. First card, 5 of Wands. Notice she is in a fetal position and has 5 wands piercing her heart. That's not fun, right? So she has gone through something difficult, is what I'm picking up on. She's gone through something difficult, and so I feel like, when I say difficult, I mean borderline trauma, okay, emotional trauma. And so I feel like he or she, okay, they are making small offers, small emotional offers with the Page of Cups. As you can see, this is a puppy going to a mermaid, offering her some love, right? Some love. Love me, say that you love me, fool me, go on and fool me, I don't care about anything but you. Well, So for the puppy, they don't care about anything other than the love that he shares with this mermaid, right? At least for the moment, because well, that's what's there. Then you have the magician. Now the magician is able to manifest whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants, wherever he wants. Did I say that? In any case, so I feel like this puppy, who is head over heels in love with this mermaid, or this small offer that is coming towards this mermaid, is making her feel like she is a magician, or this is making the puppy feel like the magician of his reality, of his or her reality. Basically, this love, even though it's small, is giving you, or the other person, the positive, or someone else, right, someone you're dealing with, the strength and the belief in oneself that they can do whatever they want to. Now, if this individual is not, now the next card being the Devil card, which is Capricorn energy, Magician could be Aries, by the way. Okay. This would actually indicate like of an obsession. Someone is obsessed with, it could be being the magician of their lives, being in control of everything they manifest. Being in control and all that jazz. Because up to this point they felt like they were not in control. They were kind of like trying to put out little fires everywhere, and that was taking a toll on them. So the thing is that with the Emperor card, which is also Aries, it would indicate that so the ultimate objective of all this, is to become the emperor of the life, the boss of their life, the boss, the one who's in charge, the one who makes the choices, the one who has the last say. Okay, and I feel like this is motion-wise or whatever, right? Any way possible, they want to be the boss of their life. So they sense that there is a transformation needing to happen with the butterfly on this card. Being, or the butterflies. There are actually 3 butterflies on this card. 3 butterflies. As well as a baby angel, or an angel that's a baby, whatever. Okay? So, anything but you. Why is this song coming up? Love me, say that you love me, fool me, go on and fool me. Love me, say that you love me, fool me, go on and fool me. And I cry, and I pray for you too. Love me, is that what the butterfly is saying? Notice how I'm talking about fleeting love, right? Something that is not steady, stable, long term. It's like it's conditional, right? For example, the puppy is conditional for you to be there. It's a condition. You need to be there to love the puppy, or because their memory is not, I don't know how long a memory of a child is or a puppy is, but it's very in the moment. It's like a butterfly. It's in the moment. It's here now, it's gone the next, right? It's like the puppy. The puppy is here now, and it's gone the next, right? If his attention is diverted to something else, then he'll go after that. He or she will go after that. Now the next card being the High Priestess, which is Piscean energy. Well, I feel like, well, first of all, there is a duality, because you have the sun and the moon on this card. So, at least this person is going within and figuring out how to balance the fleetingness of their emotion, of the current relationships and what they actually want. Okay? As well as so that they can temper these things and make something more beautiful come out of it. You know, in the Virgo reading, I think what I mentioned was that this would be like something similar to making a dish out of leftovers, and making a dish out of leftovers that is amazing, right? That blows your socks off. So I pray for you too. Love me. But because my eye is going back to the death card, so because this is fleeting, the love of a baby, which is when you're here, I love you, and when you're gone, it's not like they forget of you, but they're like, well, you're not here in front of me, so I have to concentrate on what I'm currently doing. Right? And so this might feel for the other person like the Nine of Wands. This might feel like it's a lot of burden. They can still take it, but it's a lot, right? It's like, oh, should I be doing this? Why am I doing this? I'm here alone. Why must I stay guard here behind these 9 wands if no one actually wants them? If they're decorative, why am I here guarding them? Why is what I'm getting. So is this really worth my time and effort, or is it not? Yeah. Now the next card being the Fortitude card, which would be the Strength card in this deck, which is Taurus and Leo energy. Okay, it would indicate that, like, okay, you might be second guessing yourself if this is really worth the work that you're putting into and all the stuff that goes along with it. But I think that this is saying, if you're second guessing your strength, then this is saying that you have the strength necessary to see this through. Now, if you're wondering if this is really worth it, that is for you to decide. It is your decision to make. But if you can handle it, you can definitely handle it. You have the strength necessary to handle it, so don't worry. Now, the next card is the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is someone stealing 5 swords. Okay, or at least stealing swords that were left there. Okay, and it's like they are returning, alright, so this could be 2 things, now that I'm saying this. It could be 2 things. It could be either someone is stealing your swords, or someone is bringing back Like someone is stealing your swords from someone else and bringing it back to you. This is, you're going to have to see, this will apply differently for everyone, so please use your intuition, right? But then the next card being the Page of Wands, you can see the butterfly in this again. So yet again, I feel like this is fleeting. Either you are seeing this as a fleeting affair, and you are not going to go deeper into it. So you're going to take it as it comes, and you're like, okay, bye, right? So you're cool with it. Whatever happens, happens, and it's fine either way. Which might surprise the other person. If this isn't regarding a relationship, the fact that you are like, okay, bye, I had fun, see you around, right? I think that might surprise the other person. They're like, wait a minute, what? What's going on? How come you're not as into me as others are, you know? And why aren't you doing the work necessary to keep this alive? And you're like, well, my wish, okay, with the Three of Coins, as you can see, there is a genie in this card. So this person is wishing for what they actually want. And the next card being the Ten of Chalices, they are wishing for this. They are wishing for they are wishing for their emotional fulfillment, is what they're wishing for. So they're wishing for emotional fulfillment, and you know, they noticed that this is just a fleeting matter, so it's fine. I had fun with you. Now be on your merry way. We can leave each other as it is, and we can have fun. So you or someone you're dealing with isn't really expecting you or them to go the distance, right? You or them, you or they are taking it as it comes, which is a very big sign of maturity, and also being like a strong character, which is good. Now, with this, the Ten of Cups, so what they want is emotional fulfillment. And they are hell-bent on creating emotional fulfillment because they have been through the ringer and they have had their heart broken, and with the Three of Swords. So they're like, you know what, I've had this before. So the reason why they're so mature and emotionally intelligent is because they've been through this before, and they know what they want, and they see this current what the other is bringing them as a fleeting affliction, as a fleeting interaction, and so they're like, okay, I'm gonna have fun with it as long as I can, and when it's gone, it's gone. It's no big deal, because they know that their thing is the Four of Wands. But I feel like what they don't necessarily see is that the other person wants the Four of Wands as well, right? And that's when the other person is going to think twice about what they've done, think twice about where they're going, think twice about everything. And they're going to be really putting things under a microscope for themselves. And they're like, should I stay or should I go? Type of thing, you know? This is interesting. So, my gorgeous and fellow Cappies, this is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price for private readings, as well as the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Cappies, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!